We are group 13, so my name is Jinshuan. This is our catalog. So today we are going to talk about empathy listening, a powerful communication method developed by psychologist Carl Rogers. In today's fast-paced world, communication often becomes a battle of opinions. People interrupt, argue, or rush to give advice, forgetting the true heart of communication listening. Carl Rogers, a renowned humanistic psychologist, introduced the concept of active listening, which reminds us that listening is not passive silence but an active process of understanding and empathy. These are the three core principles of Rogers listening. The first one is full attention. Set your ego aside and stay present. Use eye contact and open body language. Resist the urge to judge or plan your response. Instead, observe both words and nonverbal cues with full presence. The second one is empathic understanding. Go beyond surface words to grasp the emotions and needs behind them. Use reflective phrases like "it sounds like you feel" to validate their experience without imposing your own. The third one is delayed judgment. Create a safe space where the other person feels free to express. Understanding comes first. In relationships or teams, restating others' views before responding can ease tension and boost trust. Why deep listening matters today? Whether in charity, teamwork, or close relationships, studies show that deep listening builds psychological safety, improves cooperation, and heals emotional wounds. It shifts our focus from being right to being connected. When we listen with Rogers' mindset, communication becomes a shared journey where conflict turns into dialogue and loneliness gives way to connection.
Effective communication starts with attentive listening, guided by three rules. Don't interrupt the other finish, as cutting disrupts their soul and feels disrespectful. Avoid judging set aside messages since everyone's perspective is spanned by experience and judgment may make them hold back. Don't plan your replay while they speak for cosplay or you might miss key details. For example, if a friend says, "I feel like no one cares what I say," just listen closely and let them share.
Hello, I'm Yuan. A whole listener can reflect and come from understanding. To be a listener who is good reflecting and confirming understanding, you need to do two things: notice, feeling, and tricks. If you get it right, here are three easy steps. Listen complete the feeling, don't stop them when they are talking. First listen careful to what they say, but don't just remember the fact for feeling is how they speak or their face. Maybe they feel inside worried or upset. For example, if someone say the project failed again, they are not just telling you something. They might feeling like the delay. Repeat the my part with a reflecting answer. Give back with which you heard both the words and the feeling. Without ending the entries, since you can see your side the project didn't work and it sounds like this make your feeling hide. Is that true? It repeats the key info and talks about the feeling so they know you are really listening. In short, listen first, repeat with the feeling and ask be sure it may feel a little strange at first, but after practice, it will be easy after all. Make someone feel you get it's what your listening is about.
Sharing your thoughts, but only after the other person feels understood. If they say yes, you got it, that means they feel heard. That's your signal to speak. If you talk too early, they may feel ignored or misunderstood, so timing is very important. Now when it's your turn, speak calmly and show that you care. You can try, thanks for sharing. I didn't know you feel that way. Your opinion matters and I will improve. This shows you were really listening and you respect their feelings and you want to improve. Then you can explain yourself gently. This way, the other person feels respected and you both can have a better conversation. So please remember, empathy first, then your opinion. That's the key to good communication. Thank you.
My name is Laura Han. Empathetic listen change your life. Empathetic listen makes a huge difference. Number 1. In families, it fixes problems. When your kid does badly on a test, don't scold them, just listen. When your husband or wife complains about a worker, hear them out. Number 2. At school, it keeps little arguments from becoming big fights. Number 3. At work, it helps teams share ideas and finish tasks quicker. Bosses who listen will create great teams, and people who listen are liked by everyone. The cool thing, you can learn it. Just follow this rule. Listen before you talk. Practice a bit, and you get really good at it. Start right now. Try to understand others, and you will see your family's shapes and family bonds get much stronger.
Hello, my name is Yang.
and encouragement. The listening goes down to three crucial steps. First, fully present by interrupting, while space for others to speak fully. Translating with check. Second, is that for clarity, perhaps there was taken from understanding and encouragement. Third, share my feeling, respectfully expressed. Share my feeling, respectfully express your thoughts after grasping their perspective, keeping the dialogue going. In our listening for free work, real listening stand out as it breaks down barriers, resolves conflicts, and enriches conversations. Next, let's watch an interactive video as it shows the help of listening to us.
But with time and practice, you can internalize these basic behaviors. So let's say a good friend wants to tell you about an issue they're having with their partner. Before even starting the conversation, remove any distractions in the environment. Turn off the TV, take off your headphones, put your phone away. Far away. One study showed that even the visible presence of a phone made conversations feel less intimate and fulfilling to those involved. Once the conversation begins, one of the most important things you can do is also the most obvious. Try not to interrupt. This doesn't mean you need to stay completely silent, but if you do interject, look for natural pauses to ask open-ended questions that benefit the speaker, not just your curiosity. Questions like, what happened next? Or, how did that make you feel? Confirm that you're following the story while also helping the speaker dive deeper into their own thoughts. Another great way to show your understanding is by summarizing what you just heard and asking if you missed anything. Summaries like these show the speaker that you're truly trying to understand them, rather than just waiting for your turn to talk. Speaking of which, while a good conversation requires back and forth, planning out your response while the speaker is talking is a common way to miss what's being said. So try to stay present, and if you lose focus, don't be shy about asking the speaker to repeat what you missed. This might feel embarrassing, but asking for clarification actually shows that you're committed to understanding. Finally, don't be afraid of silence. It's okay to ask for a moment to formulate your response, and taking a beat to think can help speakers reflect on their speech as well. These might seem like small changes, but together they make a big difference. And when people feel heard, they report more satisfaction, trust, and connection in their relationships.
Let's practice excited listening with my family, friends, and colleagues. As we're stressing our relationships, listening is a hard yet effort skill. Cultivating others and brings us peace. Start really understand today.